Griezmann.
It's good work between these two.
Well, that's over the top of the defender. One to chase.
And there it is, the opening goal.
If you've been following FIFA 19 news in the past few weeks leading up to and past Gamescom, you might be under the impression that FIFA 19 is the least innovative game of this generation's football offerings. Well, the truth is a bit more complicated than that. In fact, FIFA 19 radically changes the FIFA gameplay formula in a good way. But at the end of the day, I feel like EA Sports could have done a bit more to push the franchise forward. But let's get game mode talk out of the way, starting with the big moneymaker. To be fair, FIFA's Ultimate Team was decent in FIFA 18. Yeah, I found some of the rewards and card pack openings to be lacking, and well, a bit unfair. But I did have a lot of fun playing co-op draft and packing ludicrous Team of the Week cards in squad battles. The only notable addition this year comes in the way of Division Rivals mode that acts as a ticket to the esports focused FUT Champions Weekend League. The cool thing about this mode is the ability to choose between different rewards at the end of the week. You can choose between 30,000 coins or 2 mixed player packs. Elsewhere, the all-new Kickoff mode promotes a more casual gameplay setting where friends can choose between different handicaps, play tournament finals, best of threes, and a slew of party modes, all the while keeping track of their individual stats against each friend. As for the Journey, which is FIFA's single-player mode, one of the best parts of this mode is the atmosphere and activities during the training sessions with Alex Hunter's teammates. Meanwhile, the training schemes featured in career mode are nowhere near as lively. Both modes also share the esteemed distinction of having new licenses headline their biggest changes. The inclusion of Alex Hunter's sister gives this year's Journey a bit more variety via the women's international competitions, alongside a plethora of characters you meet and play as. Yes, there are still those thrilling surprises that have been featured in the last 2 seasons, but the writing and the fantasy of being an upcoming youth star just isn't novel enough. The once exclusive to Konami's Pro Evo, UEFA Champions League is a significant addition to the career mode. However, in such a premier mode, there are simply no excuses for not having included 1 or 2 of the dozens of fan-requested features that the FIFA community have been clamoring for. It just seems like further evidence that the Ultimate Team's sheer money-making capabilities are overshadowing other staple modes. And yes, this is the only time I'm going to mention Pro Clubs, because absolutely nothing has changed about one of the best modes the series has ever had. I mean, they couldn't even alter the division ranking system. Now let's talk gameplay. FIFA 19 feels drastically different to FIFA 18. It's probably one of the most significant changes in half a decade. The trouble is I don't really know whether I love or hate the new additions. The new 50-50 battle system feels realistic in some moments, but other times I feel as though I've been cheated, not having won the ball back. But really, that could be due to the fact I haven't really mastered the system yet. I'm still working on it. The active touches have a tangible effect on matches and forces players to think 3 steps ahead, as opposed to being able to launch the ball at the feet of the striker and just hold it up. But sometimes there are moments I can only describe as glitches, where players with 90+ dribbling attributes receive the ball in a sprint only for it to ping a few dozen yards away. Most importantly, the game feels a lot less arcadey. However, there's a big problem with the AI opponents and rebounded goals. The new suite of shooting mechanics and physics allow the AI to put incredibly difficult chances away with ease. That said, the new time shooting mechanics as well as the general shooting controls are an absolute blast.
No.
I should also mention this game looks stunning. It's pretty. EA Sports no doubt outdid themselves in the graphics and presentation department, as FIFA 19 is an absolutely gorgeous looking game. Time will tell if the FIFA community fully embraces FIFA 19's new gameplay additions. Having said that, EA Sports has gotten the most important part right. The game feels drastically different, and that's more that can be said about many other yearly titles even outside the sports genre. A reality that EA should be commended for.